for seemingly many generations and generations. In the United States, there's the majority of white people have been silent, and in the face of when other peoples face oppression or injustice or even exploitation. It's like, and then like in the 1960s, there were a lot of white people who were critiquing the civil rights movement, like they are basically saying they are pushing too hard for their freedom. What? How dare you say that? You have to push hard for your freedom. You gotta push for your freedom. You can't be moderate in trying to get your freedom. That's stupid. Fucking apathetic assholes they are. So this apathy just goes down generation to generation because, the more things change, the more things stay the same. It's that simple. Racism and this general apathy towards other groups of people gets passed down generation after generation. And so that's how it is. Most white people are like that. They don't care. What happens to anybody else who doesn't look like them? So that's but it is key that schools teach students about systemic racism and about the true history of this country, actual accurate history of this country, not the one that has been taught at schools for decades and decades. A lot of half-truths or outright lies, especially down south. A lot of fucking lies down there being taught to students for their history classes. So anyway, it's like, well, I think, I mean, maybe that's one way to try to combat the apathy, the racism. Maybe perhaps some other ways to combat it. The racism and the apathy perpetuated by white people. Because really, if let's just say, okay, white people are supposed to be like 60% of the population, something like that. Let's just say there was 350 million people. There's 220 million white people. Okay, let's just say even just like 70 to 100 million white people, were not being silent, and they were taking stands against racism, along with the people, other members of other groups of people who are fighting it, then systemic racism could just die. In this country, it could just die. But no, because so many white people are silent about it, it keeps on perpetuating itself. So that's the way it is,